You were walking towards your class with your earphones on. You sighed after when someone disturbed you while patting on your shoulder, making you look back. You immediately removed your earphones. I am calling your name for the 10th time and you're not alone in the house, right? Lower your earphone volume. Take these notebooks. It is of your class only. And one more thing, using phone in campus during class is not allowed. You want me to take your phone away? You immediately hide your phone and your earphones in your bag. I am sorry, I won't do it again. Back to your class now. You were about to leave when a bar of chocolate fell from his pocket while he was taking out pen. Eating in campus is not allowed. It should only be done in canteen. There, it's not mine. It's for Mr. Choi's 5-year-old kid who will be coming with her. She boarded and left from there. Ah, that was embarrassing. Time skip to his class. Tai entered in the class and first thing he saw was you having the last bite of your chocolate and throwing the wrapper in dustbin. You looked at him, froze. That's not mine. It was of someone else. Really, this girl? I saw her eating that. Anyway. Tai was now taking the assignments which was given by him, and he was in angry mood because some students took it so lightly and made everything at last moment. This is what you call project of final year college student? It is worse than a high school student work. You flinched at his loud voice and how angry he was getting by every second. YN, come here with your project. Strict tone. He checked the profile and hummed. You took lots of time and he just hummed. But you didn't say anything and were leaving when you started feeling dizzy and you passed out. Time skip. Her condition is very bad. She fainted because of the silent attack of maybe her mental health is not right for approximately 2 months now. What happened to my daughter? She came running to your unconscious body. Did she again got? So you know that she was facing issues. Who will tell me, mom? Dad? I am her fiance and we are getting married after 2 months. She have trauma? Doctor have said it is not new. She's facing this from the time we both got engaged. Why? It's not what you think, son. Then what is it? Why are you hiding from me? I told you to let me know. He deserves to know the truth. Only he can heal Vayan. That when Vayan was in hostel while doing her bachelor's degree, she was in a relationship with a boy. Because she was in hostel, we didn't knew. But at first he was nice, but later turned. She didn't told us anything because he took her, and if he would told us, then he would post it online. For 8 long months, she faced everything, but later, at that time, we got to know about all this and got that boy punished. With time, Vayan got better, but once we talked about her getting married, she revived those nasty memories and how being in a relationship hurted her. Still, we want best for our daughters and we arranged her wedding with you. It's been 3 years already. We want her to have a happy married life. But after engagement, she started showing the symptoms of that again. This is the reason we lied to your father that YA needs time. And you and she shouldn't hang out now. So that till wedding she gets better with therapy, but it looks like it isn't working. We lied for her happiness and want her to live a happy life, but I hold her hand. You should have told me this earlier, wiped his tears. I never knew her innocent smile hold this much pain. I love her. The reason I asked Dad to ask for her hand from you for me. I will heal her, I promise. She's my fiancée after all, my future better half, and the love of my life. He kissed your forehead and wiped your mom's tears as well. Time skip after a few days. Why am I here and not in my house? Dad have said that from now on to our wedding you will stay here with me so we can know each other better. Alone, he smiled softly towards you and came close to you. No worries, princess. It's not a cage. You can leave whenever you want to meet your parents, or we will call them here. Go freshen up in your room. Till then, maids will prepare dinner. Time skip to dinner. The maid served him the meal. Leave for her. I will serve her myself. You, who was all scared to even look at him, smiled at his small gesture. I know you might be scared of me, and my anger is a trigger one for your trauma, but we can try our best to make this relationship work. After dinner, you came to your room. You smiled after a soft and amazing fragrance hit your nose. You liked it? He smiled while coming inside. I put some essential oil fragrance under the lamp. It is amazing aromatherapy. I did it when you were on call with your mother outside. You don't have to do this all time. I have to. After all, you are my wife, maybe in future only, but you are. He smiled and bowed. I am not your professor here. Don't bow. I feel old. She let out a giggle at his words, but you froze at your spot after you felt his lips on your forehead. Let me know if you need anything. I'm just one call away in your side room. He connected his forehead with yours, and after a last peck, thank you for understanding me and not thinking I am overreacting and I'm crazy. Time skip to next day. I want your lunchbox to get empty, and you should not skip your meal at any cost. Click a picture of your empty box. I will ask the helpers to keep an eye so you will not throw away your meal. But it will be embarrassing to take a picture of an empty box. Fine then, I'll come and check it. Will it work? No, 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 I'll do it. You pouted as he and you drove to the university. Presentation was going on in class. It was your master's last year and all this presentation and stuff is normal. You were getting bored and sleepy. I stood up by your bench and asked you to shift, and he would sit here now and look at the presentation. In between all this, he passed you a chocolate. You smiled and took it, but then you remembered something and immediately kept it back. You wrote on your notebook so that he will be able to read. Eating is not allowed in class, wrote in his mark register. Fine, if you don't want to. You saw he took the chocolate and secretly took a bite from it. He chuckled seeing you pouting and passed you another packet of chocolate, making you smile and took it in his and took a bite. The class was done. He was leaving when he saw the chocolate on the tip of your lips. He signaled you and you immediately wiped with your sleeves like a child. Time skipped after a few days. You were not sleeping today and thinking how the 3 weeks went so good with him without any worry. Even when now he is getting angry, you are not too scared of him. Your mind was busy thinking all this, but you heard footsteps towards your room. You closed your eyes. What is he doing in my room at this time? You pretended to sleep, but you were a little scared. Your heart skipped a beat after he pecked your forehead and cheeks and started caressing your hair. I hope I am not making my princess scared of me. From the time you came in our university, I had my eyes on you. I just want to see you happy and bubbly again. The more I want the
Just
time
how
to
you were
pass,
before.
but I also want your happiness and comfort with me. Sorry for sneaking in your room, but I couldn't stop myself. Good night. We'll meet again at this time. Peck your forehead. After he left, you touched your forehead and blushed. He comes here every night, hides under the blanket. Timescape after a few days. Tai again came to give you good night kiss around 12 a.m. He was about to peck your forehead when caught you. He was shocked. Don't try to make excuse. I know why you are here. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable. You shook your head as no and shifted a bit and patted his place beside you. We can share the bed with a pillow in between. Blushed. He smiled and laid beside you. You both were facing each other. Your cheeks were glowing red because of his loving stare. You still tried to sleep, and after a few minutes, you fell asleep. After a few days, you got a habit of snuggling to his arms and sleep while holding his arm when he fell asleep. You would wait and break the pillow line and hug his arm. And before he wakes up, you would go back as usual until you pushed the pillow off the bed and came close to him. You were about to grab his arm, caught you. You got shocked and tried to leave when he pulled you back. Why running, sweetheart? I'm all yours, no worries. You FaceTime yourself to hide your red cheeks, but he removed them softly and buried you in his chest. What were you thinking? Only you were smart, huh?